and welcome to the Morning Spike. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Panda and, of course, Martin, the man, the myth, the legend. How's it going, guys?
2 Hemis later, I feel good.
You don't have 2 Hemis, you have 0.
Yeah, right now I got 0. That's how I don't really eat ham.
I don't know. I don't even know I'm gonna be in and out of this show, man. My internet is being weird.
That's all right, because what I'm really hoping is that in the guillotine league that you are out at the end of the day today, so I don't have to worry about
that won't happen. That won't happen.
Dude, me, you, and Tank, I am worried. I don't know. We're all at the bottom.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing, though. That's not a bad thing.
We've been at the top so long. The problem is we never got in the first round any of this talent.
Well, by the time Sunday night or something comes around, I take players out so I can get a closer draft pick.
That's smart.
That's what I've been doing. So that's the way I don't have to deal with that way I get a stronger pick. It's just the way so far I have it right now. So
that's
what I've been doing.
Or wide receiver or tight end or nothing. I'm like, all right, everyone's catching up.
No, we're getting close to that part where people are gonna stop doing that because you're gonna have to end up playing your entire lineup eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how are you, Alyssa? How are you doing today?
I love it. Let's start off right away. She needs help with a non-PPR starter. Judy, Bateman, Gabe Davis, or Judy or Garrett Wilson. So basically just Judy, Bateman, Davis, or Wilson.
Yeah. So start 3 right off the bat. I see. And then should I be worried about Bateman playing in the rainy weather? And Gabe Davis' ankle is a little worried to me. Because last week he said he was good to go. He's good to go. And he didn't play.
He's the one that
he played, but he just didn't do really well.
Yeah.
But if it makes you feel better, I got Gabe Davis in one of my lineup.
Ooh.
I have to, man. I have to. I got Josh Allen with them though. What I'm banking on for Gabe Davis is the end zone.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting the big long bomb that we were used to. I'm hoping that because he plays a lot bigger than what he actually is. Mm-hmm. And if you have to start 3 here, I'm kind of leaning Gabe Davis on one of them, and I'm not too happy about it, but I'm probably gonna put Gabe Davis on one of them, just because Ravens the DBs, the pass defense is atrocious.
Yep.
They let out all the receivers score. All the QBs have been scoring on them, so I don't feel comfortable about it. But I think Gabe Davis is going to be okay. So he's one of them, and then I'm going to say Garrett Wilson.
That's exactly what I was about to say. For everything you just said, I want to say Garrett Wilson, especially with Zach Wilson coming back today.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Garrett Wilson may or may not have a good game because we don't know if Zach Wilson's going to throw to Moore. Right now, we've been just seeing Flacco to the Garrett Wilson. I'm still putting Garrett Wilson in, hoping that Wilson throws both to Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson. But we'll see, because it's a total different quarterback, and the way he reads is different the way Joe Flacco reads. Like maybe he starts from left to right or right to left, or maybe like some QBs, they go to their first read receivers and then go down the process of the line. So I'm going to say Gabe Davis.
What that is exactly what you're saying is why I'm going to start Garrett Wilson, because with Pittsburgh, they have a shutdown corner. They have one definite shutdown corner. They got good safety help too.
And Fitzpatrick's out this week, I think.
Fitzpatrick's out?
I think so. So there might be a good let me look at it right now, but I don't think he's playing this week. I think so. There might be some possibility that Garrett Wilson actually does something. Let me look at it. Maybe Fitzpatrick. Oh, never mind. He got cleared today. He got cleared out of concussion protocol. Never mind. He's there. 2 days ago, he was in concussion protocol, and he just got cleared. So never mind.
I'm still going Wilson, Davidson. Can you not start Bateman right now? I mean, just what you're seeing from Baltimore's offense.
Yeah, but Bateman hasn't done that bad. It's more of like
I feel like you have to start him too. Judy's the problem because Denver's offense looks terrible.
Yeah, but they're also against freaking Las Vegas.
Yeah, the Raiders.
For me, it's gonna be Gabe Davis. Yeah, I didn't even know you had a Darren Waller jersey. How long you had that?
Like a couple of weeks. I mean, Waller, we got to do it.
Okay. Wow, this guy. Okay. So I'm gonna say Gabe Davis, Judy, and Garrett Wilson. I think Buffalo will somehow stop Bateman or funnel Lamar to where Lamar just has to run and he can't throw.
Here's my thing. I would think if Buffalo was healthy, I would probably agree with you. But there's so many injuries in that defensive back DBs that they're the walking wounded right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me want to lean towards Bateman. I'll actually probably go Bateman, Judy, and Wilson. And Davis worries me too much right now.
I know. I'll keep away from Judy due to Wilson. Holy shit, I'm choking. Anyway, Bateman, Davis, and Wilson. Wilson and Davis. Davis is going to get the ball, besides Diggs.
Debbie has an ankle issue. All right, so
even everybody has issues, and it's still play. Even the questionable players play.
Yeah, no. So all right, so who you're saying Judy, Bateman, and Davis?
He's saying not Judy. He's saying
not
Bateman,
Judy. Bateman, Davis, Wilson.
Bateman, Davis, and Wilson. So we're all going Wilson.
Yes.
I like Wilson, definitely.
I'm going Davis and Judy, and Brian, you're going Bateman and Davis.
Bateman and Judy, yeah. I'm going Bateman and Judy.
Mm-hmm. So we got 2 for Judy, 3 on Wilson, and we're split between Bateman and Davis.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, I don't know how to. I mean, I don't know how to answer that.
No, well, I mean, obviously we're telling her Wilson's for sure 1, right?
Yes.
Judy is your 2 because 2 of us went for Judy.
Yep.
And then you went with Bateman. I went with Davis. And Alfredo didn't like Davis.
No. I went Bateman
and Davis,
and Wilson.
Oh, okay.
So he went Bateman and Davis. So
yeah.
So only Brian went with Bateman or
Judy.
I'm lost. Yeah.
I'm the only person with Judy. As of right now,
no. I went with Judy as well. He's our number 2 guy.
So we're
I went
totally
Davis,
split.
Judy, and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, it's split in a 3-way.
We're 100% split.
Yeah, between Bateman, Judy, and Davis. Yeah, but we're all going Garrett Wilson.
Thank you, Alyssa, for screwing us up.
Hey, look, this is fine. and by the way, thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you. Nice picture, by the way. Shotgun was AK.
That looks like an M.
I don't know. There's a shadow, so
I'll say M4, but we're not allowed to have M4s. What do you guys use? Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know the civilian.
Us common folk, you know.
Sorry.
I'm
so sorry. What is the civilian one M4? My bad. I'm so sorry. And I don't mean to put you on that level. ARs, right? ARs. That's what
yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry. And she I think
you see,
hey, look,
yeah.
All she knows is this thing goes boom. Well, I hope you had fun that day. But look, honestly, you put us all in a bind.
Yes,
we should probably come up with a segment on this. But we're all going with Garrett Wilson.
Yes,
I like Davis, regardless of the fact. Like, I think what's going to happen. I think we're in a 3-way tie between Judy, Davis, and Bateman.
Yeah,
we got 2, 2, and 2. I like Davis. Judy does, or Fredo doesn't like Judy. but me, myself, and Waller.
I like Judy, but not today.
not
I
today.
mean, now
I like
Judy
Judy
today. Wilson gets Wilson gets his arm going.
I like
gets
Judy
the
today
chemistry.
because
It's not
Ravers,
Wilson. I'm telling you, it's that offense. What they're calling. If you really watch the game for this thing, this is the first game I watched with Denver. I watched it. And I was like, "What the freak are they calling?" I have no idea. I don't know what they're doing.
So our current lineup is Gabe, Bateman, and Judy.
They all burned.
But they all burned me week 2. Yeah, that was week 2.
Okay, that was week 2. That was a couple weeks ago. Let it go. It's a new season. Not new season. It's a new week.
You need Garrett Wilson in there.
Yeah, it's a new week. Just roll with it. If that's what your gut feeling says, then go with it. You know how many times I changed my lineup this week? It's so ridiculous. And there's times I even trade offers. I send it to these guys, and yeah, it's crazy. Am I the only one live? Everyone froze?
No, I'm just looking at
okay.
this.
If not, then Martin's taking a big chug of water. He's one thirsty guy.
Here's my thing with Davis. So Davis is really going to be. I mean, I would go Wilson. If you're going to have to if you're choosing over Bateman, Wilson over Bateman.
Yes,
I will say Wilson over Bateman. I think Bateman. I think they're going to score a lot. I think the Ravens' defense is terrible, even though and Buffalo's defense is hurting.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of where I'm saying. Like I think because I think we're gonna have a high scoring game. This is why I put both of them in my lineup. Because I think they're gonna be throwing the ball all over the place. So that's just me. I think Bateman's gonna get a lot of points. Davis being hurt with that ankle just scares me. So I mean he was hurt on week 2, he got 3 points week 3. I'm not sure until he has to show me. But Martin has him still in lineup, so I'm not going to argue with him. But until he has to show me he can do it. He's only had one good week, and that was the first week against the Rams. So I don't know.
Opponent has Lamar. So Buffalo against the Ravens.
So if Lamar goes to Bateman, you understand? So
yeah.
Lamar goes throws Bateman. It actually hurts her less.
Right. So
do you think and here's a good question though. Do you think the weather is going to affect it?
What's the weather like?
One is going to rain. She said this earlier. She worried about Bateman playing because it's a rainy weather, and then Gabe Davis was ankle. So wet plus Davis makes me fear Davis a little bit more.
No, longer spikes. I mean, everything's going to be fine. I mean, if it's a monsoon, like we had a week 1 with the Bears, then yeah, I'd be a little concerned. Other than that, rain is rain.
Yeah, but on an ankle though. He has a bad left ankle. Rain.
Bad? How bad is it? Like sprain?
He was out week 2. He only had 3 points week 3. He's having a hard time cutting on it.
Well, I mean, they might probably have to put extra tape and extra spikes on his foot. I mean, you're gonna probably see him like a little bit more grip on that thing. However, I think you'll be fine. So Bateman, Davis, and who's your third person? Wilson. All right. Thank you very much, Alyssa, for what a brain teaser.
That was a good one. That was a good one to start off.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, here we go. Ryan. Which 2 wide receivers should I start? Standard league. Kirk, Brown, Ayuk, Samuel, Palmer. Nervous about Slay covering Kirk. Nervous about Brown's injury. Wow.
Okay, so I like Kirk. I like Samuel. Palmer's there. Is it the Palmer from Arizona, correct?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Palmer's there because their one receiver is out. So
wait a minute. He's probably.
So I think Palmer is the number 2 or 3
Joshua Palmer from the Chargers. I'm guessing Joshua Palmer from the Chargers.
Okay, but there's a Palmer in Arizona that he's covering. So 2, I would pick Kirk because that dude's been turning it up lately.
But he's right about because he's Josh Palmer. Yeah, Josh Palmer.
Yeah.
So Kirk, understand with Slade covering Kirk is huge.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
big.
but right now the Jaguars are hot, so I'm not worried about Kirk. I'm going to start Kirk also.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning towards
Samuel is with what is it? The Chiefs? No, not Chiefs. Damn it. Let's see. I'm sorry.
Curtis Samuel,
Yeah, isn't there like 2 or 3 of them in the league now?
Washington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Curtis Samuel is going to get you about 7 to 8 points. You know, this is standard league scoring, 7 to 8 points. I'm not really huge on them on Washington right now. Brown, I'm with the injury, I'm not going to start him. Ayuk,
get.
My mind says I like Ayuk, I really do, but oh, he's only been getting 9, 6, 4 points. He's going against the Rams defense, so I'm probably not going with Ayuk. So that really leaves me with Kirk and Palmer, even though those are the two he's talked about. But that leaves me with Kirk and Palmer right now.
Kirk's a guaranteed start, so start that guy. I don't know. I like Samuel.
Curtis Samuel. I mean, you're not wrong with it. I mean, Samuel makes sense.
Yeah, he's been really stepping up. Carson Wentz, who gives crappy points, however, it does pretty well. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, or whatever.
Yeah, but see,
3 touchdowns and a pick.
You know who they're going against, right?
It does. I mean,
Dallas.
Yeah,
and that defense right now in Dallas is
it's pretty tough.
A monster right now.
Yeah, they're not being. Yeah, they're really.
I'm gonna guess Wentz throws 2 interceptions and fumbles the ball, and Michael Parsons probably gets an interception and a sack.
See, when you do that, it makes me want to go parlay.
But I mean, I gotta say, okay, so I'm going to go Kirk. I'm gonna go Kirk Palmer, just because I think they're safer. Samuel makes sense if you want to go Samuel, but if I'm going 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and as Martin's saying right here, Kirk is a must. Zay Jones isn't playing, so Kirk is your 1. I mean, I think all 3 of us are saying that. Yeah.
Samuel is Washington.
Samuel, yeah, you know, as I said, Curtis Samuel is Washington, so that's what I'm saying. And Wentz, I'm going against Dallas. Wentz, I don't love it, but I like to hear what Martin says about this question before we move on.
Nope.
Almost.
I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I restart my whole computer, shut the internet off, plugged it back in.
It works right, man.
Yeah.
So stupid, man. I hate when it's like this has never happened on a Sunday morning, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I want you to come back to this question. What do you think?
Look, I said that Kirk is a must. Zay Jones isn't playing today, so that's one less target that T-Law's got to face. Yep. But I still like Marquise Brown though.
You really?
But I do, but at the same time, there's not really much anybody else they're gonna throw to there. But besides
Zach Ertz, I guess right now.
Like I still like Marquise Brown. Ayuk has a really good matchup. I like that, but the problem is, are they
throwing the ball to Ayuk? I mean, it's 6 points, 4
I don't
points,
like
3
that.
points.
Well, yeah, but Ramsey's probably gonna be on him like white on rice. Like it's just gonna be like right there.
Brown on bean.
Yeah, and then same with stupid. I'm not liking Curtis Samuel with the defense of Dallas. I'm gonna say Marquise Brown.
You know what? I can't argue with it. Even though he's questionable, he's likely to suit up. He's the only one there.
But then you could go with Palmer too. I mean,
that's why I had Kirk and Palmer.
Yeah.
But
I had Kirk and Samuel. I know they're going against Dallas D, but
man, we're just splitting all the day.
That's why I just don't like Dallas's defense right now. Dallas defense is playing like like their hair's on fire. They're killers right now. So I don't want to even see them. They're almost ruined me last week.
Yeah.
Just so I've learned my lesson. But I think Marquise Brown probably is the best one. So I'm gonna go Kirk Brown, even though Palmer is right there for me.
Yeah, I think these guys are gonna probably put up the same numbers, just about.
But Brown
I
has
don't know.
a better chance.
I think
Brown
your
has a better
best
chance.
one, your safest is Palmer.
Yep. He's gonna get you 10 points.
Yeah, your safest is Palmer. Kirk and Palmer. Damn, I can't believe I'm. Yep.
Carolina's defense.
They're hit or miss. They're hit or miss. It depends the way they use Jeremy Chin. If Jeremy Chin is in the box, lately they've been using him weirdly. So I don't know. It's interesting.
All right, final answer, guys. Right now, this question. Final answer.
Kirk and Palmer.
Samuel. Yeah, Kirk and
Palmer?
Samuel. Kirk and Sam.
I'm flipping between Brown and Palmer, man. I'm flipping.
Flip a coin.
Like I said, Brown could do good. The safest bet might be Palmer, but then I feel like because Greg Dortch has been on fire lately.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Last week he was what? He caught 14 receptions and he was targeted 17 times. Yeah. And then he has this weird foot thing going on. But he's expected to play this week.
They expected to play. Question is, how's his QB?
How much pain he's actually in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how are they going to be able to? Your QB, he's one play away from always being out right there. So,
yeah.
You know what?
I'm bouncing back between Brown and Palmer as well.
Brown and Palmer.
Pick your poison, man. I at first I said Brown, but then I'm thinking about it. Maybe Palmer, but I feel like they're in the same situation, kind of, sort of.
But standard league, standard scoring. Does that really matter? No, almost. Kirk Brown, Kirk Palmer. Flip a coin, man. I'm gonna be honest. Brown or Palmer. I'll stay away from Ayuk right now, Samuel for now. So Brown and Palmer right now are the two ones I'll flip a coin and say, and live with it.
Yeah. But guys, be sure you guys get in that jersey. I'm giving it out in 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. So Alyssa, get up in there. I sent the link in there. I don't know if on YouTube you can see it there or not, but giving that one away. So if you're not currently in the running for that raffle, get yourself in there. What's up, Anthony? How are you doing, dude?
How you doing?
Having some weird connection problems.
What's up?
At least for me. But yeah, that is a tough one because I feel like Brown is pretty much
the only. I mean, him and Ertz are your
him
only.
And Greg Dortch, man.
But touchdown wise,
I
feel like you can get more points out of Marquise Brown right now.
I mean, considering he had 140 yards, 14 catches, and not one of them in the end zone. Mind blowing right now, bro. Freaking mind blowing. I still want to put Brown in. It's that risk factor, man. I still want to put Brown. I want to say Kirk and Brown. I really do.
I'm leaning towards Kirk and Brown.
Hey, join Discord as well. Yeah, I'm in there all the time. So if you text me whatever about lineups or something, I'll usually hit it up. But yeah, I appreciate that though. We do movies and TV shows as well in there, so
we do everything.
Where do you guys rank Josh Palmer if you had to choose between Garrett Wilson and Bateman?
Wilson, I feel like is your number one.
Wilson's number one there. Even though Wilson is going to throw to Wilson, Zach is going to throw to Garrett.
Yep.
I still feel like because there's the fear that if Zach is going to start throwing to Elijah Moore rather than Garrett, that's the fear. because of a different quarterback. Because all we've been seeing was Flacco all this entire time. So I think I'm still fine with it. I'm still fine with it.
I think they're trying to figure out who's the number one guy. I think Garrett Wilson's the one I'm going to stick with right now.
Yeah.
Just because he gets separation. Honestly, that's the biggest one. He's a better route runner.
Yeah. But between these three guys,
I like Wilson and Palmer.
I'm
if you're doing
Palmer between
Wilson and Bateman. Yeah. Exactly.
I know I like Bateman, but I don't know. I still think that they're gonna do something about this. I think they're gonna funnel Lamar into a rabbit hole, and he's gonna have to run. I really think they're gonna funnel him into a rabbit hole. Like, that's just the way it is.
I think this game is gonna be 40-37. It's going to be a track meet, man.
That's funny.
It's just going to be like everybody scoring,
and it could easily be, which is crazy. Like,
I mean, because you're not going to stop Lamar this year. This is really, honestly, this is for who's the MVP. This is the first game to try to determine who's the front runner for MVP. Because Lamar is on fire. And there's only one other person that can stop him. That's it. Josh is it. That's it. It's Josh or Lamar. Or injury.
I just have a feeling Bateman and Palmer might actually put up the same numbers. I really do. But yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. It's a nice stitch one too. It's
really nice. It's super nice.
It'll say Dynasty Pylon on it with the number 2 on it. And Alyssa, whatever team your favorite team, it'll be that team. So curious, what team are you? If you don't mind me.
She has a Yankees hat, so it could be Giants or Jets.
Could be the Bills. Or it could have just been a hat she was wearing for the day because it looks like a sunny day.
No one wears a hat just for the day. It's like
are you talking about? I have. No, I would not wear a Sox hat. I would not wear all the Sox hat. Just I had an Atlanta Braves hat.
Let's go Arizona. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. How you liking the weather? Isn't it a little bit better? Finally, God, man, I
don't understand you guys.
What's wrong?
I like fall. Fall is my favorite season. Y'all don't have it.
It's just hot.
Yeah, you guys don't. It's nice.
You have summer.
Okay, no. So
almost summer and then late summer.
I got that Yankees hat at a souvenir in New York. Okay, let me tell you something about Arizona. And now that Alyssa is letting us know that it is really hot. And when you're out in the hot, and she likes buffaloes. So do I. I love Buffalo. Let's go. I like it.
That's your number one fan. That's perfect. Yeah, you guys are perfect for each other.
Hey,
I mean, Sandy's perfect.
Alyssa has the inside check.
Sandy's perfect.
Alyssa has, yeah.
Look, Arizona is so hot that when you're out in the range, you're doing whatever, you don't care what hat it is. You're going to throw it on. I'm telling you. Look, it is hot as shit. That's 116. That was our highest. Yeah, I agree 100%. When it you don't care what hat it is. You're going to throw it on.
Dude, 116 is so hot. If that happened in Chicago, there'll be no violence.
You're going to find yourself in the New York Metro.
Domestic violence will go up.
There'll be no violence in the streets. Nobody on the road. It'll be a state of emergency.
Yes.
Let's go. Hell yeah, Arizona. That's what's up. It's other than that, it's a great state. Other than that, it's just hot. It's just hot. And I think that's a big main factor. It's just you have to survive the 3 to 4 hot months, and the rest of the year is fine. All right, so
which running back should I start? Standard league. We got Penny, Stevenson, Patterson, Jamal Williams. Also, I need to stick one of these guys in my flex. Is Craig Reynolds going to steal touchdowns from Williams? Wow, that's a good question.
All right, Penny, Stevenson, Patterson, Jamal. Patterson, I never really liked Patterson. He's going to be, I have to play him. Stevenson, I think he's losing his snaps.
Yeah. He's been stealing stats on snaps.
He's been stealing it. Fredo, you look, everything you've been saying, I don't like anything that you've been saying lately. He's already at number 2. I'm like, man, I don't like anything you're saying right now. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going.
So Stevenson, I know Stevenson started out strong, but isn't the other guy coming back, Akers?
No, so Stevenson is with Damian. What's his
Am I,
name?
am I
The
thinking of the
number
wrong
one.
Stevenson?
Stevenson
Yeah,
is with Harris right now.
Damian
He's in New
Harris.
England.
Harris.
Look,
Damian
Wrong
Harris.
Stevenson.
I'm putting Jamal Williams in regardless. Okay.
So Detroit has to run the ball. They have the best offensive line.
Yeah.
And he's their number one. He's in I have him in 2 of my leagues right now. Jamal Williams is playing.
Yeah,
I'm going
100%.
with Jamal Williams and Patterson personally, but
which one you should
Patterson
start?
banged up right now? I'm still putting him in probably.
yeah, Cordero's he's right now just still doing this thing.
I'm still putting him in. I'm still putting him in. I'm putting Cordell Patterson. I'm putting Jamal Williams in, and
I mean, he got 21 points.
I also need to stick on one of these guys in my flex. Is Craig Reynolds going to steal? I think Craig Reynolds might, dude. I think he might. They like Craig Reynolds. They like that guy.
Jamal's going to get the ball 25 times, I think. Like they're going to give him the ball. He's going to catch out of the backfield. There's no one coming in. Craig Reynolds might be a vulture. I still think Jamal's going to get you 15.
I'm in the league where it's so deep that I have both Jamal and Craig in my lineup.
Really?
It's a 16-man Dynasty IDP league. It is deep. I got them both in there. Because I don't have DeAndre. So I'm like, well, I could put both of them in. I think they're going to both be. It wouldn't surprise me if Craig Reynolds ended up being the waiver wire for next week. If Swift can't, because Swift is gone for what? At least another 2 weeks.
Hey, I've been saying this from the beginning about Swift. There's always going to be 4 weeks that he misses out of the season. That's just what's going to happen because he's put together just like Dalvin Cook. They're always going to have these little injuries. They're very explosive, but they're going to have these things. That's just what they are. So that's why I keep Jamal Williams on my lineup. Always.
I'm putting Williams and
you got to go Cordero Patterson with Garrett not playing in Cleveland. Garrett's not playing.
No, he's not.
And all they can do is run. So I'm going with Cordero Patterson.
I saw that a long time ago. I don't know why people were exercising the thought that he might play. I'm like, no, he's not going to play. He's not going to play. Just because he was rolled over in his car like 50 times. I get rear-ended. I'm out for a week or 2. Or a month. I'll milk that. No, it's just no. This man was not gonna be playing. So no way. All right, so let's move on. We're falling behind.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Pick 2 non-PPR.
Yeah, do this.
Did you guys do this?
Peter first.
Sorry. I'll let you do it.
Okay. Who should I start at flex PPR? AJ Dillon, Singletary, or Michael Carter?
Oh,
knowing that AJ Dillon just really hurt a lot of people last week.
Yeah. He did, but they still utilize him though. They still give him the carries. The problem is he just didn't end up in the end zone, and that's just how it's going to be with them. Both those duo backs, man. It's just the way it is. Look, Michael Carter, I would definitely probably is your best bet here.
I agree. I was going to go Michael Carter from the beginning,
and I wouldn't be surprised if AJ Dillon does just as good as him.
It depends on.
I would put Michael Carter.
With New England, I'm still going Carter. Because, the problem with these running backs from Green Bay is only one's going to get – they're going to score points, but only one's going to score the points. They're not going to – I mean, it's very rare they're going to both have over 10 points because the hot hands is what they stay with.
All right. So let's see here.
We got the next one. Pick 2, non-PPR. Yes, my home league is still non-PPR.
Hey, that's fine. That's totally cool. I'm good with non-PPR, man.
No, I like PPR, but whatever. Allen Robinson, Michael Gallup, Reynolds, or Dortch? 2.
Dortch.
Reynolds and Dortch.
Dortch and Reynolds.
Gallup, he's just inserting himself into
not yet.
And Robinson is just.
And he did okay. I mean,
Robinson ain't gonna get any balls unless Kupp is injured.
Yeah, but this different. Look, you got what's his face back there. Not even Fred Warner. Fred Warner's not even a thing this year.
I don't know what's going on.
No, it's because what's his face, the safety back there, that rookie is just completely taken over.
Oh yeah, the what's his name? Because
That
playing
guy.
the Bears,
That
kill
guy.
him. Oh my god, 'Cause he was just killing us. I
well-
was like, what is he doing?
Huafunga or something like that.
Yeah, that's like his. That's his,
He's all over the place. He'll be no. I'm gonna go with Reynolds and Greg George on this.
I want to do Allen Robinson, but Allen Robinson is terrible. So right now, there's no point.
16, 120 so Palm Springs this year. Jesus. But yeah. Sorry.
With t-shirts, shorts.
Hey, that's facts. We should have showed these earlier. But yeah, that's facts. During the summer, during the winter, you wear your hoodie, and then around 11 o'clock, you take it off, and you're wearing shorts and t-shirts. It's just the way it is.
Oh my god!
I got my card at 138. If you try it from, get out of here. Shit. The hot weather is that it's that hot when it cools down to 95, and you put on.
Oh man, I don't know nothing about any of this.
Y'all, yeah. Hey, look, you take us three, Anthony, Alyssa, and we go to Chicago. We're gonna be freezing.
Like right now in Chicago is like 72 degrees.
Yes, it's 72 degrees.
It's 72 degrees. The sun is out right now, and I'm going out there in t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah,
that's
beautiful. Fall is the best season for Chicago. The problem is it can be 72 right now, and then tonight it's gonna be like 40.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
In like 6 to 8 hours.
That's crazy.
It'll be.
All right. So pick two: Kirk, Jeff Wilson Jr., Josh Jacobs, Zeke, Henderson, and or Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, Dobbs.
Yeah.
I'm still going with Kirk as my first one.
Man, this look at this.
Jeff Wilson, Josh Jacobs.
I don't like Henderson right now.
I don't like Jeff Wilson this week.
Henderson, that's the guy. That's the guy who's been losing snaps.
Yeah,
and it's between him and Akers, and it's just like it's your week this week.
Yeah,
like, look, you're gonna be you got to put yourself in this situation. You know you're getting yourself a back, regardless of what back that is. Don't be surprised if it's a 1-2 punch with two running backs. That's just the way the league is now turning into. Yeah. You don't have these 1A running backs anymore. Not as much.
No, they're conserving them.
Them just look what they did with Pittsburgh. They're conserving the crap out of Najee right now.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, he's getting me enough points, but I mean, come on.
It's just the way it is now.
I don't like Wilson. I don't like Henderson.
And Zeke?
Zeke is hit and miss, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
I have Zeke in one of my leagues, and he is a hit and miss kind of guy.
Like he'll get you like 8 points one week and then 14 the next. And you're like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't like Henderson against 49ers. I don't like Josh Jacobs against the Broncos. And I don't like Jeff Wilson against LA. And I'm looking at the best defense that any of these guys are playing against. It's Zeke. It's the Giants.
No, Zeke's
not going to.
That was last week. Washington. That's still terrible.
No, they're terrible. I don't.
It's still terrible. Hey, look, you're gonna go with Kirk and Zeke here, man.
You're going to Kirk and Zeke because Washington is. Why is Washington bad? Why is their defense so bad?
I don't. And you look at that like, damn, this is a lot of first round talent. There's a lot of it's that team is making me a believer in too many cooks in the kitchen. I'm sorry, Fredo. Go ahead. Who are you picking here before we go back to the weather? Because this is
no.
I'm reading some of these, man. They're hilarious.
I picked Kirk and Zeke.
Kirk and Zeke, okay. Tribune Iraq for 120 with the full combat load, 80 pounds, and head to running for hey.
All right, I'm just gonna let you know, like literally, I would die. Like I just be like, you'd be like, what's wrong with you, Brian? I'm just start like shivering, like.
I've heard many bad stuff. Trust me, I know.
Dude,
I've heard it.
I played
I
this
have
one
not.
game.
I had been on Global Response Force before and never got the call.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. I was on that for like 4 years, man. I was in North Carolina, Fort Bragg, and we were on Global Response Force. We never got called. You know how upsetting that is? I couldn't leave the base 50 miles out of base because if we got the call, I had to turn around and come back. For 4 years, I was a roaming around prisoner to Fort Bragg.
No, you just had to change.
But I've heard these, man.
50-mile radius around.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, hey. It's just what we do, I guess. Can't do weather.
I
East
can't
Coast.
do winter in the East Coast.
East Coast, another animal.
You don't even know. You guys don't know Chicago winter until you in Chicago in February. You don't understand. Or late January, February, when we get like 20 inches of snow dumped on us and the wind off the lake.
Hey, I've been to Fort Knox. That place is cold. I went there for a cold weather training. That place is cold.
From Chicago, the only place I ever felt that was cold was North Dakota or South Dakota. South Dakota is the only place I felt like was cold. Everywhere else, I'm like, man, it's Chicago. South Dakota, there's nothing stopping the wind. It's just blowing. It's like 140 degrees below zero. And like, it's like snow on top of snow on top of snow. So that's cold. You know, Chicago, we get to the negative wind chills about, negative 30.
Negative 30 with the wind chill. And it's freezing here. It's
freezing. Out of here. It's been like 72 since like last February. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here.
That's almost fighting.
Nice, fantastic. Or it hasn't been. Never mind. My bad. Okay.
That's even worse.
Once a year. Yeah. I don't know. But you go up north. If we go up north, that's where we get our snow.
You have to go to like a mountain. It just doesn't count.
Yes,
top of a
mountain.
That doesn't count as snow.
It's still gonna aggravate him though. So that's the thing. You're gonna rely on that touchdown. It's gonna have to be that touchdown. I'm still putting him in. I know one of these two gentlemen didn't like him in there, but I think we're not going to see the big bombs for him. We're not going to see a big, deep throw, but we're going to see him in the end zone, and that's what we're going to have to rely on. And I am banking a lot on that right now on 2 of my leagues.
It's so funny though, because I'm talking all this stuff, and then he gets like 2 touchdowns. I'm like,
so listen,
I know it.
In there, if you put Gabe Davis in there, us Arizonians somewhere, wherever you're out in Phoenix or wherever, hey, look, I'll feel your pain, and we can hurt together. Because if I'm putting Gabe Davis, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I said Davis. I have no one. Yeah, I also said Davis, Wilson, and Bateman. Not Judy.
Yeah.
I think Judy's gonna have a bounce back game too, though. I trust in Jim more than I trust in him. But I mean, guys, go with Davis. But my fear is that we have another game like he had against Miami.
Okay, no, all right. Let me talk about that Miami game. The Dolphins got lucky. The Dolphins got lucky.
No, don't get me wrong. I think they shouldn't have won the game. I don't think they should have won the game. But go ahead.
If you guys watched my Wednesday show, and Anthony, you know this, they were all giving me crap because I brought Olaf into the chat. Okay, I was talking about Olaf, yes, from Frozen. Remember that scene where Olaf went in front of the fireplace? Okay,
yeah,
and he started melting. But yeah, he was happy because he was there and he got to feel the summer. Where's this man going?
I don't know.
Look, all I'm saying is there you go. There you go. You take the Buffalo Bills, they were Olaf, and you take them to Miami, and you have to in the hot. It was like 100 something. These guys aren't used to that. They're used to colder weather, and you put them in 100 plus. A lot of these guys took their helmets off, and they were red as tomatoes. They were getting cramps.
And they're black.
They were getting cramps. That had nothing to do with it.
They were red as tomatoes, and they were black. You were 100% right, though.
Stop. They were getting cramps because they were getting dehydrated. They weren't used to that. on top of that, that defense was banged up on all three levels. They're missing one of their good linemen, two of their good DBs, and one of their good linebackers. On every level, they were missing some type of form. This is why the Dolphins prevailed on that one. I'm telling you, the next game they play, it's not going to be the same.
And Martin, that's exactly what I said about Bateman. This is what you just said about the defense right now is why I like Bateman. Because I feel like they're hurt on all three levels. And that's why I think this game is going to be 40 to 37.
Hot weather.
It doesn't even matter. They're still hurt. You still are missing your guy.
I'm going to spike bet you. Spike bet you.
Okay.
Who gets hurt first? Who gets the most injury?
Hold on. We're going to do a spike bet here.
What are you going to say? What, Bateman over Davis? Who got the most points?
I don't know if I should, I want to see.
It's too close. That's a spike bet, but that's too close. So, no.
So
that's the
Martin,
reason why I'm out. Look. Oh, man.
Because it's totally possible that Bateman gets 2 touchdowns and Davis gets
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think. All right, look. We can do
because you have to. With Lamar, you have to.
Who's outscoring who? Are we doing that?
Yeah. Straight up outscoring.
All right. Spike bet.
All right. I'm writing it down.
And I'll put it in the Discord. That way we keep track of it.
Right.
Or you're writing it down old school, whatever. You're blue chew pencil paper. What is that? For a second there, look at Brian over there in his right hand. For a second there, I thought that was 3 sausage wieners looking things. But it was because it was just the 3.
Yeah.
It was a glove.
At all times, I'm ready because I believe Thanos was right.
You know, Brian always has some weird character. I love it. Didn't you have a stormtrooper on your mic or something like that?
I got Yoda too, the guys.
Yeah. All right. So let me read this one.
Big kid.
I invested in Russell Wilson in so many leagues. I'm on the edge and breaking my teeth. Hey, look.
You know what?
Me too.
I agree with her. I agree with her.
I had the same situation. And get this, I had Judy paired up with them.
Me too. Oh my God. I was like, what the hell is going on?
As the season goes on, I'm looking at what the situation has been happening. Okay. And I should have done this before I did my draft, but I didn't, thinking, they're gonna just go in there.
You got muted.
Yep.
Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Anyways. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
Okay, I can't hear you. But look, I'm gonna say until I fix this mic. Look, this is what happened with Denver. Hello?
Yep.
Hello? There you go.
All right.
You're good.
All right. Denver has a whole new coaching staff. They're all new to the positions where they're at. On top of that, preseason, they didn't play any of these guys. So the chemistry wasn't developed. They went all preseason thinking, we're so talented, we don't need to build this. I think by week 6, I'm hoping by week 6, it'll get better. I'm hoping it might be early and it might be this week.
I needed to be this week.
It might be too early. I think they're just finally getting into the rhythm. You can see they're getting a little bit better than what it actually is, but even last week was horrible because last week was by far the worst boring Sunday game I've ever seen in my life.
I agree. But you know what's so weird? They're still 2-1. They win this week. They could be 3-1 with the second worst offense I've ever seen in my life.
Defense. It's the defense.
The first worst offense is the Bears because I was at the game. That offense is awful. But this is the second worst one. I don't know. But the difference is they can't even run. They have 2 good running backs. What the hell is going on? It has to be the play calling. There's too much talent there to not be successful. I don't understand.
I agree with Brian with the defense because they have a lot of talent. There's a few first rounders there. They're really good. And for some reason,
it's the defense that's holding it up.
Yeah.
But
I think it's a play call.
Close.
2 should never been on. Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
That, look, man. I don't know what that was, and they ruled it out as a back and ankle injury, and I don't know.
Have you guys ever had a concussion, like a serious concussion?
Oh yeah, when I get oh yeah, I walk all stupid and funny when I break my back and ankles, like just like that. Yeah,
Like,
get out of
well,
here.
so
That was a
had
concussion, and I don't know why they didn't rule it one. If
I've had
anything,
a
we should have seen
horrible
Teddy
concussion.
Bridgewater back. What's up?
And I've had a horrible concussion, and they literally said, like, you have a brain injury, and your spinal cord was damaged. Not damaged, but like was impacted.
Right.
So my neck was killing me. I couldn't turn my neck at all, and all the lights hurt my eyes. And I was still able to think. It wasn't that I wasn't able to think. It's just everything was a little slower, and it was hard for me to perform. So in a couple of days, it took me like 5 days, 6 days. I was fine, able to do stuff, but I wasn't able to react. It took me 3, 4, 5 weeks to be able to react to things. He went in to play another football game professionally after 4 days.
Yeah, I know.
That's criminal. It's literally criminal. It makes no sense.
And that all that should never happen. We should have seen Teddy come in the second half.
Oh,
The fact that they rolled him back out was just amazing. Everybody and their mom knew it was a concussion. The fact that they ruled it an ankle and back injury is just beyond me. I think it's despicable, to be honest, because that's a man's life.
Yep.
Like if he got seriously injured again, like look, 4 days later he got another concussion.
Tua is 24 years old.
Yes. And what they're doing is not
playing with his life. They're literally playing with his life. Yeah. You see people with CTE go crazy and kill their entire family, and you're sitting there making light of this. Like, I don't even understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand either. And I was like, why do this when you have Teddy Bridgewater back there? Exactly. Teddy Bridgewater, I know he's not like stellar and the greatest, but he's a very good quarterback to get you through at least a couple weeks until Tua gets back. Like, they should be lucky they have Teddy right there.
That's literally what Teddy Bridgewater is for. He's break glass in case of emergency. That's what he is. So why wouldn't they do it? I have no idea what the hell.
They should be thankful they have him and not freaking stupid Andy Dalton today. Speaking of that game, anybody watching that game right now? That is a very close game. 6 minutes left. 22-19. Saints.
You know, honestly, I'm watching that and thinking Minnesota. I thought Minnesota was better than this.
Yeah, but Saints defense has always been like Marshawn Lattimore is on JJ.
And Cameron Jordan is playing out his damn mind right now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm looking at this game right now, and the Saints it's all defense right now. But no,
you know, in one of my leagues, I put Madison in.
Did you really?
Yep.
How's he doing that for you, buddy? How's he doing that for you, buddy? 15 yards and a touchdown.
He got the touchdown. That's why I was happy with the touchdown.
He might get another one. You never know.
He got 2 carries for 2 yards.
Well, that's true. That is true. Well, Cook is playing. He's got 17. I don't know.
Yeah, 61 yards.
Yeah, he's got 61 yards. So I know earlier before we jumped on, Ingram somebody went to the tent. I wasn't sure if it was Chris Olave. But he got himself a touchdown. Marcus Callaway's got 53 yards. Jarvis Landry's got a 2-point conversion. That's pretty much it. And Dalton is, oh my gosh, both Dalton and Cousins are almost
identical.
Oh, you know what? No. I'm looking on my league, on my IDP league. All right, so none of you guys.
Kirk Cousins has 23 for 20 out of 36.
I don't know if you guys can see
33.
This, my IDP league is a little bit more brutal. Then, but let me show you what his stats are right now. Oh, I can't.
It won't let you pull up.
Well, if I pull it up here, it's just
Everyone's
trash.
gonna see.
It's just trash talk. It's fine. It's just trash talk. So right here, I don't know if you guys can see this right here on the where the 14 right here.
Yep.
Between Cousins and so I have negative points for sacks, half a point for sacks. It's an IDP league.
Oh.
And then here Andy Dalton's got a fumble loss, and 2 sacks. So there's a little discrepancy there. Like for us, there is a negative for that. Where in other
Wow.
leagues, okay, sacks aren't really counted for, but for us, because it's individual defensive players, like we have players who play defense for us. Like we'll look at I have I got Michael Parsons, Hughes, Chin, Williams, and Wagner. Like these guys will give me points. That's just the way it runs. But no, yeah, they're both at 14. So let me look at a real
Yeah, because I'm thinking
normal
24, 37, 235, a touchdown and an interception, 3 sacks for Cousins, and 17 and 21 for Andy Dalton.
They're doing worse for you guys. 12.4 and 10.26.
That's because Andy Dalton, he has 1 touchdown, he has 2 sacks, but 17 and 21. He's playing fine. He's managing the game just fine. We saw this all year, last year.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not doing anything to help them, really.
That worries me about my guillotine league now.
I'm telling you, man, I'm looking at both of us. I'm not playing anybody, so it says everything's okay.
Oh, record don't count though. Record don't count. You need to look at the league and see how everyone's scoring is.
And I'm looking at it, and that's why I'm looking at it. Me and you have to worry.
Whoever started Tua might be the person that's out though. That's my only. That's Big Rome, and I think Big Rome might be our guy who's out this week because he has Tua in. I'm hoping. Now I know it's mean to say, but again, this is fantasy football. These guys get hurt. You put them in your lineups.
Dalvin Cook too. So 7 points for Dalvin.
But it happens like that. It's just the way it happens. Yeah. All right. So are we calling it?
Yep, I think we're good.
Okay. We got another hour before kickoff, but right now we're kind of slow.
Yep.
Arden, you're only scheduled to get 95 points, bro.
Am I?
Yeah, and Big Rome is 98.
I think I'll be fine.
I think Kirk Cousins is killing you. That's what the problem is.
He's not doing as good as I would have hoped. And then so I didn't put Thielen in thinking right. What's up?
You score a sack.
Yeah, another sack, yeah. I don't know. I'll see. I'm gonna have to. I feel a little bit more comfortable putting Thielen back in. But we'll see how it goes. I think I'll survive this week. All right, let me see here.
Hey, let me just before we go, I'm gonna read Andy Dalton's stats: 17-21, 174 yards, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, 1 for 3, 1 carry for 3 yards, a fumble lost, and 2 sacks.
And a partridge in the pear tree.
He can't be a starter. So that's just
he's done. He's done. He's been done. All right, guys, look. We're kind of slow right now, so
I think that when you have a game going on, it's hard to do it. People are watching the game.
People are already watching the game. But Alyssa, thank you for stopping by. And Anthony, of course, he probably went back to his show. Patrick, thank you. Again, guys, get yourself in that raffle for the jersey if you're still here. Peter, Ryan. I know Ryan's already in it. Alyssa just got herself into it as well. But look, I am going to be guest starring in another show right now. From the Get Right Guys. I'll be jumping over there here shortly, right after we end this stream. So right now it looks like he's doing some underdog stuff, some fantasy football underdog. So he's kind of big into that. He basically puts wagers in. And let me see if I can get you that guy's link over there if you guys want to go hang out with us. Good dude. And yeah, he's doing, what is he doing? He's doing underdog. Okay.
Real quick, would you trade Penny for Etienne from Jacksonville?
No. Wait, hold on. You have
No,
Penny?
you have Penny.
No.
I'm
I
on
have
the
Etienne
Etienne
right
side
now.
on that one.
Yeah, you want to keep Etienne.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what I
on the
thought.
Etienne side on that one. I know he's not as special as what we thought he would have been, but I still think that he is going to be utilized regardless. I mean, like, what if something happens later in the season where what's his face Robinson gets hurt? Guess what?
Guess what? Was number one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So look, there's the link, guys. I'll be heading over there to Mike. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be on. Usually he goes on for another 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go hang out last couple minutes of his stream. But
Derby throwing some shade, I guess. So he's not gonna talk about the Bears.
Talk about the fact that the Bears. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, he's gonna talk about the fact that the Bears only won by 3 last week to the Texans.
A win's a win.
Offense is terrible. I understand. And he says, "Yeah, I had to bring it up. Thanks, Derpy. Thanks. He hurt me right here.
He likes to come in here and bust our balls. It's fine.
Right here.
He always does.
That's my heart.
It's fine."
Hey guys, here's the link that he had up. So Martin's gonna run over there real quick. I mean, you might need to do it quickly because they only got like a couple more minutes. So
yeah, so I'll let you guys close this up. But guys, get yourself in that jersey raffle that we're doing out. But I will see you guys over there if you guys care to join. These guys will close it out. And again, thanks for watching. Brian, Fredo, I will see you guys Tuesday on your chat.
Sounds good.
And
we're gonna kick him out just like this. Watch, guys. Oh, he's gone. All right. Now we can talk about what we really want to talk about. Bears. No,
that's Tuesday's. That's Tuesday's show.
That will be Tuesday's show.
We can't do it. We get banned.
I was gonna let you guys. So we all part of the Nerd Huddle. So on Monday we have Spoiler Kings. We are going to do the Woman King. We're going to do House of the Dragons. We're going to do I don't know. We got like 3 other shows that we're going to do. So we're going to do a lot of movie reviews. We're going to do some trailer reviews. So that's going to be fun on Monday. Now Tuesday it's going to be all about the Bears. So we're going to be focusing on our week. We're going to talk about the Giants game. We're going to talk about how week 5 goes and give you waiver wire pickups and things like that. So I want to make sure that you guys are. Oh yeah, and Hocus Pocus 2 there on Monday. Sorry, you're right. Hocus Pocus 2 on Monday also. But yeah, we're gonna talk about waiver wires. We're gonna give you a lot of information, who you need to pick up. Try to get you through your week again for fantasy. So that'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday, Martinez has Dynasty Pylon. It's gonna be about 8:30 Central. He always has something focused on this week, and it always going to also be talking about the waiver wire pickups because if you do an IDP or doing other type of leagues, sometimes you have Tuesday, Wednesday waiver pickups. So he's going to talk about those things. And then Friday, we're going to do a Thursday this week. We're going to do another one for She-Hulk, and we're probably going to throw in some other trailer reviews, and we're going to talk about some Marvel stuff that's going on Spoiler Kings. And then back Sunday, we'll be back here for the morning spike.
Yes, sir.
Getting you ready for all your fantasy things and fantasy lineups and any help. Jump in the comments and we'll be here ready. We got another London game. I believe it's the Giants against the Packers. So this will be an early one. I can't wait for it. And that's all we got. So thanks everybody. I'm out of here. Anything you got, Panda?
Cheeseburgers.
We'll leave you with that, guys.
Take it as you will.
See you later.
Have a good one, guys.